Hello and welcome to IndieGems. Today we're going to be looking at Duck Life 9, the Flock, a casual management game where you look after a flock of ducks and train them to be the ultimate team of racers, taking on opposition all over Featherhaven Island. This is the 9th game in the series, the first game being a flash game on browser. Imagine a rocky training session with ducks, and you're halfway there to understanding what Duck Life 9 the Flock is all about. Train your ducks in 6 different disciplines so that they can competitively compete in various competitions around Featherhaven Island. Improving your statistics in running, swimming, flying, climbing, jumping and balancing by completing training sessions associated with the skill. The training sessions involve playing mini games, and there are 5 different aspects introduced within these sessions as you play. So training is kept interesting and challenging because new variants are added frequently. I really enjoyed the interactive elements to the training, and it was very satisfying watching your duck statistics rising because of your skill in playing mini games. The mini games are all imaginative and enjoyable to play with a varied approach, but some are definitely easier than others, and you may find yourself spending more time in some getting to the same level than others. The balancing training is a good example of this, and can be a bit of a slog to begin with, but the beauty of having different aspects introduced within the training is that if you're struggling with one aspect of the training, if you can just get yourself through that, the next tier of training might actually be easier. Training sessions in each discipline can only be practiced once you have defeated the duck master associated with that skill and recruited him into your flock so that they can join your training academy. Basically, the game follows a pattern of introducing one skill at a time, so you gradually accrue skills, and races get progressively harder because your duck needs to be decent at more skills to win. The races themselves are so much fun, and although you don't have to actually do much in the races, apart from watch and manage your energy levels, they are surprisingly entertaining, with the superb soundtracks and amusing commentary as you race. It's high energy, colourful and entertaining. When only one skill is involved, races are quite easy to win, but as new skills are introduced, racing is very competitive and you'll need to train your duck quite a lot to have a chance of winning. Before each race there is a qualification section involving 3 of your ducks in different disciplines, so you might have to enter one duck who is good at running and swimming, but in the next race a duck who is good at jumping and balancing might be needed. This means you will need a team of ducks who have specialities in certain areas. If your stats are high in running but low in climbing, for example, you will burst ahead on the running sections but then get caught up on the climbing sections. There are slight cheats you can use whilst racing, and this is where races can become interactive, like drinking cups of coffee or eating an apple to get bursts of speed, or sending out an encouraging cheer to boost your player so he runs faster. All of these perks come with a downside, and that is that they use up your energy levels. If your duck's energy reaches 0, they will slump and slow to a snail's pace, inevitably being caught up by your rivals. This makes the races quite strategic and exciting, especially if you send out a cheer or down a coffee just at the right time to pass your opponent on the line. Races can be very close, and little boosts like these really matter. Unfortunately, apart from the cheers that get replenished, coffee and apples are gone once eaten and will not appear in future races. These need to be brought with gold you win from races and other endeavours. Now and again you are given or can win special items that can really have an effect on the race. Items like ground shakers which knock over all your opponents nearby, and these are great fun to use. Apart from training and racing, you have the responsibility of looking after your ducks so that they are fed and happy. This means cooking them meals from ingredients gained by farming and fishing, and making sure they get a good night's sleep in their tents, and that they visit the toilet regularly. The management side is reasonably detailed, with a plethora of different things to introduce to your campsite, like paths, tents, cooking pots, seed boxes, training camps, schools, tattoo parlours, hairdressers, and things like toilets, garden sheds and janitor stations. Everything can be upgraded to improve efficiency with the right ingredients, which are gradually introduced as you progress. I was really impressed with the management side, as most of it is automatically taken care of and there isn't much micromanagement at all. Once you build the structures, and it is just a case of watching all your ducks going about their business, growing crops and flowers, chopping trees and visiting the lathe once in a while. Of course, you can intervene whenever you like and send ducks on training courses or go to school where they can be leveled up. A lot of these special structures are introduced after you meet characters in the world, and quite often they are obtained by beating them in races or completing some simple tasks for them. The world is quite large, and after 12 hours I'm only about a quarter way through. It is worth talking to everyone you meet, as the conversations are very amusing and you will make yourself chuckle and smile. Everything is duck themed, including the best duck puns you are likely to ever hear. Each district is opened up after you've defeated the champion of that area in a race, which introduces a new skill which is teachable to your flock, and that champion gets added to your inventory for you to use if you so wish. It's very enjoyable strolling around the different areas, and there is a fast track travel around all the areas, so it never gets tiresome backtracking back to base camp for a faraway land. Duck Life 9, The Flock, is such an enjoyable game to play. It leaves you in such a good mood as you're playing. It can be very addictive, and those ducks are so damn cute that you will want to look after them and spend hours training them so that they can win their races, which are genuinely exciting and a pleasure to watch and occasionally interact with. Exploration is fun with so many witty characters and conversations, and the management side is mostly automated with just the right amount of intervention needed to grow your camp so it is running like a dream. If you enjoy cute management games, this is definitely a winner. If you enjoyed this video, please leave us a like and a comment and subscribe to our channel. Okay, thank you very much. See you again soon.